From the New York Post editorial, complete collapse. Team Biden made a mess on every front.
Welcome to the WTFBRHH podcast. Let's freedom ring. Talking current events with an optimistic outlook and a slight hint of crude humor. Hey, we all need to laugh once in a while. Here is your host, Will Ramos.
It's not just one debacle. 8 months in, Joe Biden's presidency is collapsing on every front. Joblessness has been rising for weeks. Inflation remains high. His own border chief is warning of a record-breaking migrant surge in October. Not migrant, illegals in October. And the president's planned private sector vaccine mandate is still MIA. Biden put all his limited energy into legislation to transform the nation into Bernie Sanders' dream welfare state. And that scheme's imploding too, as Democrats descend into fighting. That's gotta hurt. Biden promised a return to normalcy. Instead, the country's in chaos. With little hope, our clueless leader can't turn anything around anytime soon. Initial jobless claims have risen 3 straight weeks in a row, the feds announced Thursday. First filings rose to 362,000 last week, up to 351,000 the week before, per Labor Department data. It was another surprise for economists who'd expected much rosier news. When the feds announced the economy had added just 235,000 jobs last month, Biden claimed that there's no question the Delta variant was responsible. But now joblessness is rising as COVID cases are falling. Experts estimate the fourth wave peaked September 13th. Fourth wave? What happened to the second wave? I don't know when these waves come in. New daily cases fell 20% in the last week. And the border crisis is set to grow. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas this week asked his senior officials if they're prepared for a possible 350,000 to 400,000 border crossers in October. 2 sources told NBC News. That would be nearly double July's 2-decade high of 210,000 immigrants. Illegals. So much for Biden's claim months ago that the surge is just seasonal.
Get out of here.
That's right.
Mayorkas feels the larger wave will come if courts insist on narrowing the use of Title 42, which allows blocking migrants illegal due to the pandemic. But the Bidenites already ignored it to let in thousands in a single September week after tens of thousands of Haitian migrants, illegals, flooded Del Rio, Texas. It deported a very small majority, and Panama's Foreign Minister Erica Maynez warns that up to 60,000 more migrants, illegal, many Haitians are on their way through her country to ours. Meanwhile, the administration can't even forward its own stated COVID policies. Biden made a big show 3 weeks ago of saying he'd force companies with 100 or more employees to institute a vax mandate via an Occupational Safety and Health Administration order. Business owners desperately want to know the details so they can plan. But White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki still won't offer any timeline for the order's release, saying simply, hopefully we'll know more in coming weeks. Did the White House only start the process after Biden announced it? The only challenge this administration seems able to handle is keeping the president from facing reporters' questions.
Come on, man.
Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
We all feel like that because it's not really reported the way it's supposed to be meant to be reported.
You are fake news. Go ahead.
Buyer's remorse. Until next time.
I learned that, I learned a lot. Anyway, Bo is associated here. Anyway, the point I want to make is, I learned so much. I learned so much. I learned.
Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds.
What I mean, come on, man.
Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot.
You know, come on, man. You know the thing.
You know what I mean?
You know the thing.
You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
What I have to do is I have to continue talking about the things that
Come on, man. I came down here because I remember the first bumper sticker I saw. I learned that I got hairy legs that turned blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight and then watch the hair come back up again. And I learned about kids jumping on my lap. I love kids jumping on my lap.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
What are we, nuts? Dead. You know. Come on, man. Give me a little break here. Get a life. Taking cocaine or not? What do you think? Huh? Come on, man.
Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds.
What I mean? Come on, man.
Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot.
You know. Come on, man. You know the thing.
You know what I mean?
You know the thing.
You know what I mean?
Come on, man. You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black. Come on, man. Well, Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys.
I can hardly wait to meet with that guy who is the stable genius.
Come on, man. I am very willing to let the public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness. Come on, man.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Wealthy kids. Come on, man.
I mean, come on. Take a look at the record. I know a lot of weed smokers.
Come on, man.
Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds.
What I mean? Come on, man.
Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot.
You know. Come on, man.
You know the thing.